What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. It is me. Sorry, I had to pause there. Puppy LOL. Hello, everybody. It's me. Okay, sorry. My elbow has a hole. Okay. So today I was going to do the Try Not to Laugh challenge. However, instead I'm going to be reacting to Draw My Lives because the Try Not to Laugh challenge, okay, so I laugh pretty well, but at what other people do. But for some reason, the Try Not to Laugh challenges that when like kids get injured or something doesn't really make me laugh. It kind of makes me get sad. So I'm going to be reacting to Draw My Lives instead and see what people's lives are like, and who knows, maybe if I get reach like, I don't know, 1 million subscribers, I could get a Draw My Life. I mean, make a Draw My Life. Not get. I make one. Okay, so let's search up some Draw My Lives in YouTube. So, it's funny. Because, of course, she's one, in my first ever, YouTuber that always pops in my mind. Oh, yeah, she does. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do this. Oh, draw my thing. Okay, let's do this. Oh, no, did I press on another video? Okay, let's press on this one.
Hey everyone, my name is Funny, and this is my Draw My Life.
Ooh, okay. Let's just acknowledge, before we continue, let's just acknowledge that she is really good at drawing. No, Lunar is. I don't know. Yeah, okay.
I'm very nervous to share my story with you all, but after hitting 1 million subscribers on my channel, I thought I should create something super special. My story will explain how I became the person I am today, and with the help of you guys, who've changed my life. So let's begin. My story begins in Canada, who was born on October 31st, 1995. This is also the day...
Okay, guys, so that is so sweet that she said that because of us. So go and subscribe to her channel. Yes, she was born in Canada. That's why I want to be Canadian. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
My two older sisters miss trick-or-treating. My dad came to Canada on a boat. No, not that kind of boat. This kind. Soon after...
It's actually really sad. But I feel like the parents want to do everything to sacrifice for us. So hug your parents right now. They want to do everything to sacrifice for us. So, yeah, I mean, his dad came on a boat. Yeah, my mom also sacrificed something, but I'm not ready to share that yet. So.
That he met my mom, and 2 years later, my oldest sister was born. Anyways, this is my...
I know that everyone in the crew is related. I saw Gold's video. She did a video, like a Q&A video for reaching 100k subscribers on her channel. So she said that everyone was related. And
my family. We lived in a small bungalow. It had 2 floors. The basement was always rented out, so we could never go play in the basement. We basically lived on 1 floor, but to me, it was gigantic. This is my dad, mom, sister, me, little sis, and little bro. That's right, my parents had 5 kids, and as you can imagine, it must have been super hectic for them. But they loved us all equally.
Wait a second, let me see. Oh no, I can't. Okay, yeah, I can't see it. Second. Yeah, I can't see it. No, I want to see, wait, so, I know that this is Draco, this is Lunar, this is, yeah, I think this is Golden Rainbow, I don't know. Watch this if you want to know.
My parents wanted 5 kids because they didn't want us to be lonely.
Oh, wait, no,
my dad was a chef, and my mom washed dishes at a local restaurant. On some nights, my parents would eat very little just because they were worried they wouldn't have enough food to feed us. And yes, we were very broke at the time. When I was a kid, I didn't really know how much they sacrificed for us. But knowing this now that I'm older, it really breaks my heart. When I was about 22 months old, that's almost 2 years old, I had not grown in any baby teeth. Babies usually get their teeth around 6 months, so my mom was scared. She took me to the doctors, and the doctor said that if my teeth didn't come out by 2 years old, they were going to have to bring me to a specialist and maybe manually pull out my teeth. I probably pooped my pants. I don't remember anything, but apparently after that conversation, my teeth popped right out. See that? That's how my teeth grew in. I had a big space between my 2 front teeth, and I loved to whistle through them. It annoyed my siblings so much, but I thought it was so funny. Since there is 5 of us, you can obviously guess that we tend to get ourselves into mischief. I remember one time my siblings and I thought it was a smart idea to microwave a gummy pizza to see if it would expand. We popped it in the microwave for 1 whole minute.
I have never tried a gummy pizza, and if I ever did that, then I would get in serious trouble, but oh my gosh, I want adventures, people. I never tried a gummy pizza. Do you think that it actually tastes like a pizza, or do you think that it just really tastes like a regular gummy? Comment down below.
And boom! It exploded all over the microwave. We did get in trouble for it, but hey, it was a cool experiment to see something explode. One day, my dad brought home a used Nintendo console that his humble boss gave him from work because he felt bad for my dad. He told my dad that his daughter didn't want it anymore.
I feel like almost all of the YouTube gamers out there, like Aldi Shadow Lady, Smaller Screens, or something like that, they usually start out with like Nintendo Switches or something like that. I honestly just started out watching all these other YouTubers, and I wanted to try out Roblox. So yeah. Oh, wait.
And maybe...
But of course I can't play Roblox anymore, but I'm actually trying to see if I could play Fortnite Battle Royale. If you guys know what that is, then yeah, I'm totally a noob at it. I don't know what to do there, but I might be able to, you know, play it maybe one day.
We would enjoy playing with it. It was called the Famicom. I know it sounds silly, but this was the best thing ever. My siblings and I would play Super Mario Brothers and other games all day long. We would sit there for hours and hours.
I honestly wish that I had a sibling. Like, you guys might think that, oh, your siblings are so annoying, but don't you think they actually have somebody to hang out with when you're at home? I really don't, because I'm an only child. So you guys might think that I'm lucky, but I'm not. Not really. But I am lucky to have such loving parents. And a such loving family.
Hours just playing video games. Moving on, this is me in elementary. A pretty shy kid with just a few friends. I was also a mini artist. I would carry my doodle book everywhere, drawing things that
I don't know if you guys can notice, but that's a potato. Oh, and a normal. I love unicorns.
Thought were fascinating. One day, at art time, my teacher saw me drawing in my book and thought it was really nice. So she asked if I could share it with the class. I didn't want to, but she convinced me anyways. One day, the Famicom broke. We were really sad. 4 years later, our dad saved up enough money to get us a new on what we wanted to be when we grew up. In my head at the time, I wanted to be an artist.
You guys missed it, but it's funny you really want to be an artist. I kind of want to be an artist. I mean, I like drawing, I guess. I didn't like to draw before. When I was like 6 or something, I loved to draw and I loved to color. But then after that, when I was like turning 8 and then I was 9 and then 10, I didn't really like to draw anymore. I thought that all of my drawings were really bad. I gave myself low self-esteem, but then I actually tried out doing like different drawing styles before I thought that my drawings were horrible. So I kind of told myself that, and I kind of started believing it, so I stopped drawing. But now I kind of tried out drawing, and it was actually pretty good. My how I usually draw is I make the eyes super big so that it'll look so kawaii. It's like if it was in a regular face, it will be like this, and the nose would be so low and the mouth would be like on the chin.
I love drawing and expressing my ideas on a canvas. That's what I could see myself doing in the future. One day, the Famicom broke. We were really sad. 4 years later, our dad saved up enough money to get us a new console. It was called the Nintendo GameCube. The console only came with one controller, but we didn't care. We loved it so much that we would spend all day taking turns playing on the GameCube. Family and I moved houses. They wanted more space for us growing up because our house was starting to get cramped, so we moved into another home. I found what I love to do. I like making people smile, and being able to make one person's day better with laughter means the world to me. You have changed my life forever, and I would like to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching my videos every day and leaving your amazing comments. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I can't say how much I love you guys. This is my life up until now. I hope my story inspires you, and without these ups and downs in my life, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Life isn't perfect, and that's what makes it awesome. You are the only one who can write your own story, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you so much for watching my Draw My Life video. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see where this takes us.
Oh, that's actually pretty sweet. So, her Draw My Life, I kind of watch the rest. Sometimes I pause because I kind of want to watch other Draw My Life videos, not only this one, but it was actually pretty sweet and awesome. So, let's see if we can actually see any of the other crews Draw My Life, because they also have their own YouTube channel. So let's see if we actually have Gold or Rainbow or Draco or Lunar, and we might actually be able to watch them. So Gold, Draw My Life. Is second, no, Gold, crew. Yeah. Okay, so blah 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 blah. No, there's only Gold Glove, and Lunar likes to do speed paints, and I also really like to watch those speed paints. Let's see if she actually did a Draw My Life video, and we'll actually check it out.
Draco, can you seriously get off the table?
Second detention. I actually don't think that she did a Draw My Life video. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, these are kind of older videos, so I don't think she did a Draw My Life. Yeah, she didn't do a Draw My Life. Actually, does have fewer videos, but yeah, might not have maybe caught all of them, but yeah. Okay, so then let's check out maybe Draco. Oh, and also guys, I'm not so sure, but yeah, no, I don't think he did it. Wait a second. Nope, I don't think so. I don't think any of them did it, but it's funny. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so let's check out some other Draw My Lives, and I'll search it up. I'll pause this, and you guys will see. Okay, guys, so I found a couple of Draw My Lives. I already watched Aldi Shadow Lady's Draw My Life, and her Draw My Life was pretty good. I watched it a couple of. No, it was like a really long time ago. I would like to say a year ago, because get it, it's 2018, and a year ago is 2018, get it? But, yes, but then I saw all these other Draw My Lives. I also saw Yammy's Draw My Life, and you guys should go check that out, because I actually did not know about this one thing. Okay, so, I'll tell you. I don't want to spoil it so much. But I think Yemi has a child. Yes. So she has one son, I believe. Yeah. So I actually was I was really surprised when I watched her Draw My Life. So yeah, I saw Yemi's Draw My Life. I saw Joey Graceffa's. I also saw Wenji's Draw My Life, I believe. I think I saw CPK's Draw My Life too. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw CPK's. But I didn't see any others. So let's see if Dan TDM. And I didn't even watch Dan TDM's Draw My Life. I saw this one. So yeah, let's kind of check all the other Draw My Lives. Let's actually check Dan TDM, cause yeah, he's pretty famous. Yeah, Okay, let's watch D&T Dam.
Hey everyone, I'm assuming that by watching this you already know who I am, but for those of you that don't, hi, I'm Dan from the Diamond Minecart, and this is my Draw My Life. So my story begins on November the 8th, 1991, where I was born in a little town called Aldershot in England. To be honest, I don't remember much about the town at all, and of course my brain was really small, and I can't remember, but it also didn't help that I moved around a ton as a kid. Oh, I also forgot to mention that my brother joined the party 2.5 years after me, but we'll get back to that later. Basically, my dad was in the army, which meant he had to go to different places around the country for his job, which also meant that we had to follow him around and move houses. We did this so much that me and my brother ended up attending about 10 schools by the time we were 10. Pretty damn crazy. Moving around all this time kind of meant that we never really made too many long-lasting friends, as we knew we'd always have to leave at some point in the near future. But something we always had were two things: one, each other, and two, video games. This led to me and my brother having an awesome relationship, kinda like best friends, and we both developed a love for video games that sticks with us until this very day. The first console we got was a SNES, which was awesome. Mario, Zelda, Bomberman, you name it, we played it from beginning to end. Then something big happened. What we thought was a happy...
I actually never saw any of these, I actually never played any of these, like, old Nintendo Switches or something like that. Honestly, I don't even have a Nintendo right now. All I really have is a computer, and yeah. I also like reading books, so, like, that's one thing. I don't really play a lot of games now. I'm still thinking of what game I should play, but yeah, I'm kind of a different type of person.
Family really wasn't, as my mum and dad decided to get a divorce. At the time, this hit me really hard as I go from seeing my dad every day to maybe just once a week, but in the long run it definitely turned out for the better. So me, my mum and my brother ended up moving to the town we still live in now. But it was that time again to start another new school. For some reason, this time was particularly scary, and I was painfully shy and straight up missed my dad. At the beginning, it was very hard to make friends when I was...
Yeah, it's the same, but let me just tell you guys that going to a new school and making new friends isn't actually that hard. All you need to do is actually just be yourself. I recently got into a new school, and I was myself, and I kind of made a couple new friends. I even made some new best friends, and they are really awesome. All I have to do is just, be brave, talk to them, and be yourself. And, they'll love you just the way you are. So, yeah.
I was so shy, but eventually met a small group of people who would stick with me for a very long time, and I also met a very pretty girl named Gemma, who, unknown to me at this time, would eventually be the girl that I would marry. But more...
Ooh, wait, D&T Dam is married? I never knew that. Wait, okay.
More about that later. Over my time in education, I developed a lot of my personality, mainly discovering that I was still addicted to video games, but also that I was a very creative person. Drawing and music became my two main interests at school, and I also focused my studies around it when it came to choosing what to educate myself in. However, the art course was horrendous, and I lost interest quickly, but music was always there, especially because me and my brother had started a band. I learned the guitar, which I loved, and I was also the person who wrote the songs and sung too. My brother was the drummer, and two other friends joined for bass and another guitar. This was great fun, and we played a ton of gigs together and helped me to get over my shyness a little bit by playing in front of loads of people. This was also the time where I turned a little alternative in style, with spiky belts, skinny jeans, and literally had my hair every colour that you can think of in tons of different styles. Another thing I discovered during school is I'm not very academic at all. Music and art were what I was good at, as I could express my creativity with whatever popped into my head. But when it came to studying A-levels, I just couldn't perform well when it came to tests and exams, no matter how hard I studied. This was very frustrating, as the pressure to get good grades or you end up with nothing was something schools drilled into you, and I was unsure how on earth I was going to survive and get a job when I couldn't even do well in tests. However, things started to look up. You remember that girl Gemma I was talking about earlier? Well, she happened to be in every class that I was, and we even sat next to each other in them too. And eventually, we became girlfriend and boyfriend back...
Aww, that's so sweet.
...in 2009. I then passed my driving test when I was 17, and me and Gemma moved into our own little flat at just 18 years old. The independence began, and even though we had very little money, we were very happy. Then university came, and all my friends moved away, and the academic bug came back to bite me yet again. Even though I chose to study music production, a subject I really enjoyed, there was a lot of writing and essays after what happened just a couple of months before. Thanks to our wedding gifts, we were able to go to Orlando in America for our honeymoon for 2 weeks, and this was a great adventure for the both of us. We had a great time, and little did I know that my Minecraft channel had begun its explosion into the community, which carried on right through the summer months, and we hit a huge number of about 500,000 subscribers by the time September began. This was at the point in my life where the university degree I wasn't really enjoying was ending, and I was ready for what everyone called the real world. I managed to finish my degree with the second highest mark you could get thanks to my practical work, and I was feeling pretty proud of myself.
I don't really know the real world, because for me, I feel like the world is wonderful in its own ways. Like, why do people say the real world when we are in the real world? Like, I don't get it. Why do grown-ups say that? Like, Comment down below what you think of the real world is. I think the real world is that people are making things harder than they're supposed to be. Like, understand me?
But seemingly my only option for a job was to stay in a supermarket, which I definitely didn't want to do. So it took me a while, but with a little help from Gemma's convincing, I took the plunge, quit my job, and decided to pursue my dream of working for myself on something that I had built from the ground up. And that was the channel that you are watching this video on today. To be honest, quitting my secure job was very, very scary and was a big risk that I'm so glad I took in the end. I was really happy to be working for myself on something that I was really passionate about and something that was actually transforming me into the person that I am today. Making videos every day and having people actually subscribe, comment, and like all those videos gave me more and more confidence in myself that I always wished I had, and I guess I have you guys to thank for that. And here we are at today, where this channel has hit 1 million subscribers, a number that I could have only dreamed of when I started this YouTube channel, and the channel is still growing in ways that I never even imagined. Me and Gemma started to move again literally a few days ago to a house we absolutely love and are eagerly awaiting the arrival of our new pug puppy, who I'm sure you'll all be introduced to very, very. Who knows what it has to bring? If you asked me what my future was going to be when I started university, the position I'm in life right now would be just a dream. But thanks to you, my beautiful wife and family for giving me support, this is only the beginning. And before I go, if there's any message I would like to leave you with is if there's something out there that you feel you're good at, or you have a dream of where you want to be in life, at least give it a good hard try, because you never know what life will bring. Thank you.
That was actually a really awesome Draw My Life. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I have like 34 subscribers actually, and thank you so much for all of you guys watching my videos right now, especially my friends who are supporting me to, you know, do things on my YouTube channel. So yeah, thank you so much. Let's actually react to one more Draw My Life, and yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, what is that? Or we can do something else, because of course I like doing game switches. I always love doing that, because at the end you could actually watch something else without actually having to watch another video. So I'm going to think of this game switch and we'll do it. Yes. Okay everybody, so I kind of took inspiration and I decided, hey, maybe actually try to do a kind of a little Draw My Life of the beginning of my YouTube channel until now. So I know it's a little bit too early of doing a Draw My Life, but I have taken inspiration to do a Draw My Life video, but in a YouTube channel type of form. So, I remember, I'm not really so good at drawing BeatsW, but I kind of started, I remember doing kind of a, I don't know how to do this. Okay, so I started doing a kind of like a fluffy slime video in the beginning of my first YouTube channel. So this is how to make fluffy slime. So that was my first ever video. Yeah, and it did actually pretty well, fluffy slime. So that was my first ever video. Then I decided to tell all my other friends in my school that I made a YouTube channel and that I was making, you know, that I made a a video on my YouTube channel. So then they started watching it. The people that actually started watching it were my friends, Parisa, I told you about her, Valentina, I told you about, so Kevin watched my YouTube videos, my, Urshad watched my YouTube video, so yeah, they all, watch my YouTube video, but not all of my, friends watch my YouTube video, just about some of them. So they started watching my YouTube videos, and I started making a little bit more. So my other videos that I actually posted were, I believe, at the same exact day that I posted a couple of my videos from my childhood. So I kind of, childhood from my, when I was really little. So I started posting videos of me singing when I was super duper a tiny little baby. Well, not a little baby, when I was so tiny, when I was so little. I posted videos of that. So I kind of sang videos, kind of like Carry On by Olivia Holt. So I sang videos Carry On by Olivia Holt. This is really weird. I'm sorry. So I sang Carry On by Olivia Holt. I also sang Imaginary, a song that I made myself. And I was pretty fun making those videos back then. I even showed a little video called Natural Vlogger of me kind of, telling things for some other reason. So yeah. I posted those videos, and I, kind of really liked that idea, so I kind of posted. I don't really know what to say, but I posted those type of videos. Then another video that I posted, the next one, was kind of like, so I had a couple of, subscribers at that time. I didn't have so much, and I wasn't really that famous. Yeah, I'm not famous at all right now. It's kind of hard for me to do this in a rush. So I did those videos. Blah blah. Okay, sorry. It's kind of, I'm not really used to this. I'm also really not bad. You know what? I'm not gonna draw. I'm just gonna show you guys, because this is actually pretty hard for me to do. Sorry. Okay, so on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna start over. On my YouTube channel, my first ever video that I ever posted was the, Fluffy Slime video. So let me see. I have a couple of videos now. So this is my first ever Fluffy Slime video. It wasn't really an exact Fluffy Slime, but I actually realized it was Fluffy Slime, after I made the video. Then I did a Natural Vlogger. So that one got 29 views. This one got 49 views. I posted it about 8 months ago. And that was, a pretty long time. But I'm pretty happy that I got, 34 subscribers, and I feel like every subscriber that I get is a big milestone for me, because it's just one other person watching my videos and watching what I do. Then I did a Natural Vlogger. This is singing Carry On by Olivia Holt. I used to love singing those songs that they put on Disney Channel. They put like little clips of those songs, and I started listening to them, and I really like to sing. So yeah, then I did a really random video, and that was just my 4th ever video, and I got 149 views for that. I don't even know why. I kind of just watched this video like once or twice, and everyone else started watching it. So I was pretty surprised, because it was just this random video that I just posted for no other reason, only because I thought that I didn't post so much videos before. So yeah, then I did counting my money. I know, ridiculous, but I thought it was pretty cool because that was the first couple, times that I used a kind of a video editor, iMovie, and then I started posting some other videos. Then I did a 20 question tag where I searched up questions online. I did nice artwork. Then I started doing little short skits that were like 49 seconds long or 28 seconds long. This was my first ever vlog. Now I can't really do vlogs anymore because I actually tried doing another one and it did not actually work because I tried posting it and it took a really long time. Then I did another song that I made myself, an imaginary. I also did a collab with Chloe, even though she doesn't have an actual YouTube channel. But she was in the house. That was like a funny story, but she coming through the house was like she was like my second playdate or playdate. So yeah, and I played Life the Game. Then I started doing games. So I did Agar.io, and I also did some other games with IRL. I did an intro reacting to Isn't It Funny. Then after that, I did a shout out video to Gianna. Then after that, I started making a lot of Roblox videos. And this was like, I don't know, like a month ago, making all these Roblox videos, and they were actually pretty cool. I even started playing with Cassie, and that was when I decided after that, right, I know, hey, she should be in my YouTube channel. So yeah, they didn't really get so much views, but I still really want to post them. And then I did, all these other ones. So I even did a shoutouts, and yeah, so I may have, more views than I got, more views before than I have now, but that's okay because I still am pursuing my dream of becoming a YouTuber. That's just me. You guys can become whatever you want. I mean, you can just follow your dreams. So yeah, that's the end. With me talking, me trying to draw, but I can't really draw. So yeah, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are awesome. And so yeah, that's the end of today's video. I hope that you like it. Let's get this to at least 1 like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.